Hello everybody, today is July 2nd, 2025, and I promised you guys I would be making these videos more often. I just got out of a 12-hour shift. I figured, hey, while I'm waiting for my pre-workout to kick in, why don't I pop another quick video on. I know my last video was kind of long, so I'll try to keep this one a little faster. Monday was my weigh-in day. I am now down another 2 pounds or so. I'm down to 191. Very excited. For those who haven't been seeing my old videos and whatnot, I started this journey. My weight was 304 as far as my day of surgery weight. But even before that, starting all this, I was 325 on the higher end. And I could have even been higher than that, but that's just the highest number that I physically seen. So that's kind of just what I'm using. So from then to now, I feel freaking great. Like losing a bunch of weight. I'm getting more athletic. I'm hitting the gym 4 or 5 times a week as best as I can. Pretty happy. As a matter of fact, right here, I'm going to go ahead and put a picture of what I started to what I am now, and let you guys see that like difference. I think it's so cool. So that's now. That being said, another couple of comments, people have been asking me my diet, what I'm eating. I keep meaning to make like a full video on exactly what I'm eating and everything, but I never seem to make these videos at home. I'm always out and about, waiting for the gym, waiting to do something before I work out or before I'm doing something, and I tend to record the video wherever. So just a quick kind of run through on my diet. My diet is simple. If I made it too complicated, I wouldn't follow it, and it would be just too much. So I have to keep it simple, keep it sweet. So here's what I do, and I'm not saying it will necessarily work for you or whatever, but this is just what works for me in my day in life. I kind of have 2 routines I follow. Work days and non-work days. If it's a work day, I wake up, real early, like 5:30. I wake up before work while I'm getting ready. That early in the morning, like I'm not hungry. I'll get nauseous if I try to eat, and so I avoid food early in the morning. My go-to is I'll start my day when I wake up with a protein drink. Usually I do 2 scoops of protein powder, which is 25 per scoop, so that's 50. Then I will fill my cup up with Fairlife, and I'm doing 2 cups of Fairlife with that, so that's 28 grams of protein there. So not perfect math, but I count each essentially scoop plus cup of Fairlife. I count that as 40. A double dose in the morning on a work day puts me at 80 to start my day. Makes me feel good. Lets me ride out for a little bit, and then so usually throughout my day, I get to work, I kind of get my report and stuff, and I hit the floor. So usually starting at about like 9 o'clock. Usually I don't mess around. I'm so busy until like 9 or 10. I really just kind of don't even think about food or eating or really drinking or anything. After that, usually around 10 o'clock, I kind of start remembering, oh crap, I gotta, feed myself and hydrate myself and everything. So, every hour or 2 hours, and usually every 2 hours, I eat something, as far as it'll either be like beef sticks, cheese sticks, a protein snack of some sort. Sometimes it'll be cottage cheese. Sometimes I'll do like trail mix, anything that's like a little higher on the protein count, that's snacky, that I could just eat on the fly. I'm not taking a lunch. I'll run in, go to my lunch bag, kind of pull something out, smash on it real quick, get back to work. That is kind of how I maintain throughout the day. Usually somewhere around the middle, I'll do another scoop of protein drink with my Fairlife. I bring it with me. And then same thing, kind of finish out every about 2 hours. I'm kind of eating or drinking. Usually when I get home, my dinner will be a meat source and a vegetable with just a touch of whatever the kids had as a carb. I'll kind of throw on my plate, just have a bite or two. Usually because I don't have crap for carbs. I'm allowed to have up to 75, or at least that's my goal, is 75 or less carbs overall throughout the day. And then anything I can offset with fiber is great. So My meat sources, I try to keep it more lean, but even if it's not the ideal, I don't really penalize myself. I try to stay with like chicken, turkey, fish, lean beef, but it's not always that way. Sometimes it's meatloaf. Sometimes it's, I don't know, a pork chop. I love pork chops. That's a go-to of mine. But never breaded. I don't do anything breaded. I don't mess with breading. So that's my work day. If it is not a work day, I still kind of really focus on protein, but when I wake up, it's not as early. It's usually around 9, 10 o'clock, so I'm feeling good to eat. So I usually don't start with a protein drink. I'll start with a breakfast. I make myself something. Sometimes an omelet, eggs, sausage, bacon, basic breakfast proteiny stuff, whatever I'm feeling. I will do like a slice of French toast or like a protein pancake or something, whatever I'm feeling. And then usually throughout the day, still I try to focus on snacking every 2 or 3 hours at home. Usually at some point through the middle of the day, I'm hitting some protein drinks. Again, by the end of the day, I'm just mental mathing it all day. I'm just trying to get myself to whatever my body weight is in protein, grams. So, or more. Sometimes I'll go more. If I hit 200, I'm as happy as could be. So that's my goal. It's easy. I keep it simple. I don't overthink it. Just boom, protein shake, there's 40. Boom, hit it back. Done. Here's a snack. This one's worth 10. Oh, that one I just had a 15 gram, whatever snack that one was. I like cottage cheese. I'll walk through the grocery store just looking for just different, easy to eat protein snacks. I love the flavored tuna packets. They're a little more expensive per serving, but it is what it is. I enjoy it. This ain't a cheap lifestyle. It's not overly expensive either, but that's life, right? So be it. What else? Oh, I found these super cheap. They're cheap. They're probably trash, but I like them. It's made by Hormel. They're like little single serve, microwavable, like meal things. I don't even know if I would call it a full meal, but it's like $2, anywhere between like $1.50 and $3, depending on the flavor. But they have like chili. They have a turkey one. I love the turkey one. Beef stew. They have like all sorts of different ones, and they range from like 13 grams of protein on the low end to like 23, 24 on the higher end. And they taste really good. They're not refrigerated. Literally, I can just kind of keep one with me. If I hit a microwave, a minute in the microwave, let it rest a minute, smash. The size is like perfect to where I can almost finish it, get full, and it's enough for whatever meal I'm on. So that's pretty cool. I love that. It's Hormel. I get them at Walmart, but I've also seen them at Giant Eagle. So I don't know. That's just kind of one of the things I found. And I look out for protein. That's when I walk through the grocery store. I'll just walk through and go, okay, I'm browsing. Oh, this has protein in it. What is it? What's the carb count? How many calories does it have? What's the sugar count? That's kind of what I'm looking for. When I'm looking at stuff, I'm looking for as low carbs as possible within reason. Again, I can hit 75 in a day. So I'm okay with some, but I don't let them go too high. Sugars are carbs basically, so I try not to go more than 5 grams of sugar per serving, but I'm not hard on that number. If it's 6 or 7, I'm okay with that too. Calories, of course, I eat a lot throughout the day, so I can't let the calories get too high per snack, but oh god, I'm in such a calorie deficit always, so I'm not so strict on my calorie count. Eventually I'll start counting, but again, I have to keep this lifestyle simple for me, or else I'll end up losing it, and I'm doing everything I can not to let myself fall off this train. So I have to work within my own brain, and if it's not simple, I just won't do it. It is what it is. I have to be real with myself. That is a new lifestyle mantra I'm on. Keep it real with myself. I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not going to pretend I can do things I can't do, and I'm not going to pretend I'm going to accomplish unrealistic goals. If I keep it simple, I keep it sweet, that's going to be butter zone for me. And so far it's working. This is where I'm at. Again, I feel like I'm really starting to put on some muscle. The weight's going down and down. 191, man. Like, hey, I'm so excited. Also, Brittany, she's doing fantastic too. Again, I will not put numbers out without her telling me, but she just hit a new milestone herself. I need your guys' help to help me convince her to come on here and get more videos in, and to help get her face on a video. I think she would have fun making these videos with me if she just got herself on and kind of started shaking off that weirdness of recording herself, because it's weird, you know. Hey, and it takes a minute, but if you guys talk to her, you know, maybe put a little comment in, encourage her, maybe I can talk her into it. Never know. That being said, I love making the videos. I'll try to keep doing one at least once a week. We'll see. And other than that, if you like it, subscribe, like, share, all the things, you know, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, until the next time, have a great one. Bye.